Okay, I'm going to do another political reading on the presidency, and today's December 22nd, and I'm going to do a reading from now until the end of end of December 2019. And I'm going to use a different spread. I found this spread in the book. I wrote it down. It's called the Horseshoe spread, and it's a little simpler than the Celtic cross, but it has it has similar positions. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to still work with the. Let's see what I got going on here. Still work with the little DaVinci for clarification. There's some cards in here that should not be. Oh, here they're at the back. Okay. All right, so let's get this going. So this is called the Horseshoe spread, and it's very interesting. Very similar to the Celtic, but a little more simplified. There's only 7 positions as opposed to 13, or 13, right? And it calls for bringing up a significator. So we're gonna put President Trump inside, and so the significator goes. You pull out a significator, and let's see who I would. I think who the significator is, just so you have it down there. What is the Fool? I don't think I want to use the Fool. You just pull anything that strikes your fancy. The King of Cups was someone that came up in the last reading, so I think I'll use the King of Cups. He is not the King of Cups in my mind, but we'll pull him up because he was in the last reading as Trump. Now I just want to make sure this is. That's good. Okay, so we can go as far as these. Let's see. Actually, we could move this over here, and I'll put this. It has quite a bit of space on here. Okay, so we're going to shuffle the deck. This is a reading, a presidential reading, a Trump reading for the end of December. Today's the 22nd, so this will go from the 22nd, Sunday, to the 31st of January, so after Christmas. He has been impeached. They are not sending the impeachment papers to the Senate because that's where they have the trial to remove him from office, but they don't want to have a trial, or they don't want to call witnesses. And so Nancy Pelosi is hanging on to the impeachment to kind of leverage them to call in witnesses. It's also the Christmas break. Everyone's gone home, including Trump. Trump, I think, is going to be Mar-a-Lago, and the Senate and the House are on vacation. So it should be kind of a lull with everything. Just a lot of talking heads. So we'll see what comes up. I would think it's going to be kind of a quiet reading, but let's see if something else comes up with the reading. Okay, so it's a very simple position. We have the past, and we have the present. This is the past. This is the present. Then we have hidden influences. You can, kind of put them in a nice horseshoe, but because of space, we're going to do it this way. The obstacles are on top, so those are the obstacles. Then we have the community, and we have the action, and then we have the outcome. So here's the outcome. So here we see the outline of the horseshoe here. And let's see what I have in the viewfinder. Looks good. Maybe bring this down a little bit. Okay, so looking at the past, which is this card here, we'll see what's going on in the past. Now we're looking at Trump for the next 10 days. And let's look at the past. The Hangman. Are these all upside down? Nope. I'm going to put this right side up. I don't read reversals. The Hangman in the past. Well, the past is kind of like what's happening right now. Well, no, the past was a different perspective. there's been a lot of perspectives changing with him. I mean, there's every day is drama, every day is something new. And the hangman almost implies, you know, sort of a stasis where everything's quiet and someone's going through like a revolutionary thought or different, you know, thinking of things in a different way. That was in the past, the hangman. It also could mean a hangman, someone hanging up, you know, which could be the impeachment, hanging him up in the impeachment. So the impeachment's passed, and now he's hanging. He's just, there's nothing happening. So that could be definitely the impeachment, where something has happened, but there's nothing you can do about it, so you're just kind of sitting around. Okay, so I say that that's the impeachment. The hangman is the impeachment. The next, what's happening now, today, is the Three of Coins. That's group work. So even though people are on vacation, or he is on vacation, there is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. A lot of meetings, a lot of strategizing going on. And that seems to ring true to me, you know, I mean, because naturally they have to figure out what their next step is. The Republicans, it's kind of like a tennis match or something. Their ball goes one way, the other, and they're always re-strategizing. So here's the shows, they're re-strategizing. The hidden influences are here. Oh boy. So we have the devil. Oh, I don't know. Hidden influences are something that is affecting everything that is secret. It could be secrets. It could be something that is globbed onto that is not in the president's best interest. This could be his love of money. This could be his love of power. This could be his love of the fight. This could be his love of lies. I mean, he has several issues that could be causing this devil in hidden influences. He doesn't take advice well, and that may be his biggest downfall. He hasn't learned to work with other people, and he thinks he knows everything. I think there's a lot of traits that put him in this position. So these are hidden influences that will not fare well if he keeps doing what he's been doing in the past. But past behavior kind of telegraphs future behavior, and the past behavior has been sort of dismal, really. Okay, the obstacles. So we have this devil card, and then we have obstacles. So it's a double whammy. But we have the Nine of Cups. So the obstacles is the Nine of Cups. Now that's an interesting obstacle because Nine of Cups is a very good card. It's almost the wish card. But that could be the house. That could be the Nine of Cups. If it's an obstacle, it could be the people that are against him. It could be the Nine of Cups. It looks like it's almost, there's 9 cups. It almost look like group work. So that very well could be the House of Representatives and the impeachment itself. It's supposed to be an obstacle. I don't see the Nine of Cups being, you know, it's normally a very positive card, but because it's in the obstacle, I think the meaning of the card has to be considered, like the options. What is his obstacle? The obstacle right now is, of course, the impeachment paperwork and the impeachment and how they're running it, as far as how the House is dealing with it and holding it back. This one is the community, the Wheel of Fortune. The community is, in the past, there's been solid people for him. This shows a turn. This shows a change of his support. That's what I think that means. I think that the changing and the Republican support, the evangelist support, the Russian support, that may be changing. That may be turning. That may be leaving. This is interesting. This is very interesting. We'll do some clarifiers just to go further. Now, what action should he take? 4 of Coins. Action he should take is to just not do anything, just to sit there and wait. So it's kind of like following up with this. It's like This is Four of Coins. It's a practical matter. It could be money. Sit on his money. It could be just holding tight, just watching what happens. I don't see him as doing that because he's like a bull in a china shop and comes out and does so many odd things. But it's saying for his action, he should do nothing at this time. Just sit still. And the outcome of this 10-day period is the Nine of Coins. It shows some success. Now, success for whom, I'm not sure, but it does show some money success. There could be some, make some money or something, or just be successful in whatever he's doing, although I'm not sure what he is doing. He seems like he's holding tight, and both cards show that he's holding tight. There's going to be a change of fortune. But there is this positive card, so maybe it'll all work out. This, again, could be the Democratic Party. We're going to do some clarifiers here. I think it's a pretty good read. It's got a lot of different parts to it, moving parts. Let's look at the Nine of Coins, the outcome. See what the outcome. Who is this Nine of Coins? This Nine of Coins. And we're using the little DaVinci deck. Nine of Coins. We have the Five of Wands. Fives are change, problematic change. So this could be a fight on his hands. We keep coming up with this card with him. The Four of Cups, he's pushing people away, pushing people away. The Four of Cups. So we got a 5 and a 4. Now, 4s are usually stability, but in this case, I've been using the picture on this card, and he's pushing people away. He's pushing people away. So there's a fight on his hands, and change, and he's pushing back. And then we have the King of Wands. So what do we have here? We have the Nine of Coins. If this defines a Nine of Coins, we have fights of a fight on his hands. These are wands. This is fire. This could be explosive. We have him pushing back. I've seen that card many times before. It's always when he's pushing back. And then the King of Wands, which is an inspirational king, which is a very active, inspirational king, a king of new ideas. And I don't see the King of Wands as Trump. I'm not sure who this could be, but it's defining the Nine of Coins. So there's probably someone that will come up in the next 10 days. Will take be in the forefront. Maybe it's John Bolton. Maybe he'll come out and speaks or something, or maybe he'll start talking. But it's going to affect this position. But I don't feel like whoever's in this position or this outcome, I don't think Trump is happy about it. He's pushing it back. He's pushing it back. So I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. I feel the Wheel of Fortune, his fortune is the people who are supporting him are now changing, because this is the community card. And I've always been picking pretty solid community cards for him. But this time, I don't know. It seems like the Wheel of Fortune, his fortunes could change with who's supporting him, especially with that article that came out in the Christian Today. Let's see. We have the Star. Well, that's good, right? The Star is good. And we have the Hierophant. That's government. And we have the Death card. Okay, well, his fortunes are changing as far as his support. He has the Star, which is shedding new light. So new light is being shed, and the action is taken by the government. The government is acting, perhaps. And then we have, I got some hair on there. And then we have the Death card. That's transition. That's a change. So here we have his support changing. We have the confirmation that the Wheel of Fortune is a termination, is a number 10. And then we have the Death card. So it seems like his support is going to take a dramatic hit in the next 10 days or 9 days. Okay, so who is this Nine of Cups? Nine of Cups is a wonderful card. But let's just see, who is the Nine of Cups? We have the Two of Wands. That's a choice to be made, a different path to be taken. We have the Knight of Pentacles, a slow-moving knight, knight of money, moving forward. And we have the Fool. Wow. So the Fool is another ending of a cycle, an ending of a cycle, a new beginning of a cycle. This is a lot of impulsiveness. This is a curiosity, but it's also very impulsive. And it's called the Fool for many reasons. Sometimes it is a fool, and sometimes it's kind of like a very insightful fool, or sometimes not insightful. So, and then we also have the Two of Wands, which is a choice to be made, and a way of inspirational choice. What is this man? My nails. Oh, it's dog hair. And then the Knight of Pentacles. I think because of the Fool, I don't think this is an obstacle. I think the obstacle is the house, is the government, and it's going to put him in a tailspin. He's going to have to make some decisions and be creative in his decision making to move forward. And the Knight of Pentacles, that could be a moneyed knight. He's still concerned about his money. There's not a lot of money on this one. Usually he brings up a lot of coins. There's just the 2 coins of group work here. So I would say that the Nine of Cups as an obstacle, this reflects more to the impeachment process, and it's going to change. There's a Fool energy here, which is a huge, manifestation of, of a new energy. So, and it could be a foolish energy. So he may react a certain way, which he always does, that puts him in a worse position. So this could be happening. He may make a decision that's based on money, or may say something about money, or has something to do with money, and it's going to put him in a bad position that will just give the Democrats or the House of Representatives more ammunition. That's not good. So anything else I want to say? This is the impeachment. This is group work, which is the present. This is them strategizing. This is Trump in the past. I mean, he has so many, he's got so many addictive behavioral issues that, I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start. I did mention what I thought it was. I think his support is going to go down. They're going to get stronger. The impeachment process is going to get stronger because of his foolish behavior. He's going to try to sit it out. He's going to say stupid things, do stupid things, and then he's going to sit back and he's thinking he's got it handled. And then here something's going to happen again, and he's going to be pushing something away. There's going to be some struggles. Probably this could be bantering within the Republican Party in the Senate. This could be their changes. So I think that they may change. The Republicans may start changing what they're going to do. And the King of Wands, maybe that's Mitch. I don't know. Anyways, so that's my reading for Trump for the next 9 or 10 days. How's it going to go? Well, he's going to, here he is, and he's going to he's in impeachment, so he's in a stasis mood. He's not, he's just kind of on vacation. Everyone's on vacation. He's conferring with his buddies, and they're coming up with a plan, but he's sabotaging himself, as he always does. He always got to put his 2 cents in. He doesn't let anyone take control. When he had people help him, he was doing a lot better. Now he's like spiraling out of control. He's trying to manage everything, and it's a disaster. Here is The Nine of Cups is a dramatic change with the house. He's going to be there. He's going to be acting so foolishly, so immaturely, that it's just going to give the impeachment process more push forward. His community, the community that supports him, that is changing, that is eroding. For the first time, it's eroding. And this also had the Death card in it. So his support is going to start dribbling away. His reaction to that is just, he starts seeing the frayed edges, and he's just sitting tight. And all of a sudden, he's just being stalwart about the whole thing. And then the Nine of Coins. This is trouble within the Republican Party. There's the Five of Wands. There's some moving back and forth. I don't know who the Nine of Wands is in this. I'm thinking it might be Mitch McConnell. Anyways, so it's going to be quiet for a while, and then something's going to happen for sure, and he's going to lose a lot of his support. So there is an incident, and I don't know if he's causing it, or I think he's causing the problem. Something he's doing, something he's going to do, that's going to just make it worse, and his support will start to erode. And then he'll pull back, but the damage is already done. Okay, that's my reading. This was for Mr. Trump for the next, till the 31st of December. Have a great day.